Hey, what's up everybody? I've noticed that there were still some players that were confused on this Qitian Dasheng aka Sun Wukong's raid battle regarding on how to break his mythical weapon, the Jingu Bong. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, and it won't take long. It's very easy to do. So first things first, you're going to need 3 shapeshift worm prints on your team. There are 3 kinds of shapeshift prints currently in the game as shown on the screen. Just equip one of them on each of your AI teammates. Then for your main or the unit that you're controlling, give them 2 DPS worm prints. If everybody in your raid squad has this set up, then you can actually start off the battle with a full dragon gauge, and this is going to make your raid fight 100 times easier. So in expert mode, Sun Wukong will expose his staff on his 3rd attack, while in EX mode, it's going to be his 1st attack. And here's some screenshots to show you guys what the attack will look like. This attack is a purple attack, and once he slams his staff on the ground, you'll have approximately 5 seconds to break it. After the time is up, the staff will disappear and he won't use it again until later on. And actually, if your team has enough DPS, you'll probably never see it again because overdrive and breaks will just keep interrupting his later Jingu Bong slam attacks, so make sure to break it very early on in the fight. Remember to not go overly aggressive early on. Sometimes when teams deal too much damage, Wukong will go into overdrive during his Jingu Bong slam attack, and that will interrupt it and cause his staff to disappear. So now let me just go over what I personally do in expert mode. In the beginning of the fight, I usually just sit at the spawn because Sun Wukong will just dash forward. Once I see the red line, I transform into a dragon to iframe the dash. After that, he does the circular red attack, and this is when I use my dragon skill to iframe it. If your dragon friendship level isn't maxed out, then you might want to just transform into a dragon to iframe this attack rather than his 1st attack because your dragon timer won't last as long. Now, like I said earlier, his 3rd attack in expert mode is when he does his Jingu Bong slam attack. It's purple, so you want to make sure to dodge it so your dragon timer doesn't get reduced. Once he slams his staff onto the ground, you want to immediately roll or run to his staff and just attack it. As long as some of the other players are attacking it as well, then it shouldn't take long to break it. It has extremely low health and it should only take a few seconds. If you do not have dragon prep worm prints, you can actually just save up your damage skills and just activate them on his Jingu Bong whenever it's exposed, but I would highly recommend using dragon prep because it makes the rest of the fight way easier. As for EX mode, it's a lot more straightforward. You can run the same print setup on your team. Once you enter the fight, Wukong will immediately start to do his Jingu Bong slam attack. I believe he targets the host. I'm not certain on that, but that seems to be the case from my experience. If you're the one getting targeted, just dodge it at the very last second or just transform into a dragon to take the hit. Don't move around like crazy because that'll confuse the other players and they might get hit in the process, which will knock them down. Once he slams his Jingu Bong, simply just go up to it and just attack his staff until it breaks. If you lack DPS, transform into a dragon prior to the slam. Otherwise, you can just auto attack it in order to break it. You don't even have to use skills. It doesn't take much to break it as long as everyone on the squad is on the same page. And lastly, the reason why it's important to break his staff is because it gives you more rewards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This raid is extremely cool. I love the theme and the boss design. Unfortunately, the fight is a bit too easy for my taste. The fight is actually way too easy to the point where I have no other tips for you guys regarding expert or EX mode. Sun Wukong just dies super quick and he does like no damage, especially when multiple players are using Xuanzang, so I'm confident that you guys can or have already beat this raid with ease, including the new players. I will most likely make another video on this raid boss once Nightmare mode releases in a few days. If it's too easy, then I'm just going to upload raw gameplay like I did with the Sabnik raid, so look forward to that. And yeah, that's going to wrap things up for this video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. If you guys are new to the game and are struggling with the raid, feel free to join my Discord. There's plenty of people willing to carry. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.